Good evening. My name is Stan Zier. My partner Derek Gibson cannot be here tonight, so I'll represent us both. We are part of a coalition called the Victorious America Coalition. Our intentions are very simple. We are honoring our founding fathers by bringing absolute clarity to the bewildering rule of law. The one unifying concept that sustains our freedoms. Everything related to our glorious republic can be explained, so there is no doubt about any of our endeavors. About 2 weeks ago, it came across the news that the NAACP gave a directive to black people, people of color, not to go to Florida, that it was dangerous. I'm 78 years old. I grew up with the NAACP. It was a wonderful organization that fought for people's rights and encouraged every American to respect each other and the integrity of each other, regardless of skin color. Martin Luther King did something incredible. He jumped into the jaws of death, knowing full well the violence that he would meet, because he ran a campaign of non-violence. An incredible feat, but yet he won in the Supreme Court when they announced the right of all people of color to vote. That was a crowning victory for our country. So you can imagine the shock that I got when I heard this. Yet, this action taken by the NAACP that made national news, but what was never national news is that the NAACP has been fully woke for years. It has been making a mockery of Martin Luther King's dream for America and of our founding's decree in the Bill of Rights, which declared everyone is created equal. The NAACP says that it's a pipe dream, since America has never evolved and created a more perfect union, but actually the opposite is true. We have to stop being politically correct. The race or color of any group does not matter when you are in a fight for the survival against those from within who wish to destroy our country and the vision Martin Luther King and our founders had for America. They have declared the American dream is delusional. And America is a systemic, incurable, white, racist, supremacist, capitalist criminal enterprise, which has no redeeming value, since according to them, America has denied people of color their fair share of the wealth which they work for, and denied them justice for over 233 years. Now the NAACP has joined the countercultural crowd, claiming that it is facing an imminent threat from Trump's MAGA terrorist Republicans, who Biden claims are a threat to our free republic and the survival of all free people in the world. Therefore, America must be dismantled and built back better. Sound familiar? But not the way you thought it was. By putting all Americans' wealth into the creation of a new, fair, and equitable, full-blown communist entitlement government, which will redistribute all of America's wealth to its victims of American colonialism. This modus operandi, their MO, is that of every communist revolutionary who has come to power and denied people their God-given rights. These counter-revolutionaries like Sharpton, Obama, Biden are now the NAACP. These counter-revolutionaries like Sharpton, Obama, Biden, and now the NAACP are using the race card to turn America into a fully blown communist state. We are already fully woke and almost totally broke, And you want to still be politically correct? Only this is politically correct. As Mr. Gibson says, all faces, one race, standing against tyranny to achieve the American dream. Martin Luther King's dream, the founder's dream, the vision that all men are created equal regardless of their skin color. They are the racists, not us. What makes us all together in this fight? It doesn't matter your race, but our blood is the same. We're in the same foxhole, and we have the same fight ahead of us. Anyone that comes to power and tries to steal and limit our God-given rights is the enemy of all people of all colors. And that's the man right now sitting in the White House. The question that will define the 2025 victory or defeat for freedom in the election hinges on one question. Is America moving forward to create a more perfect union or not? On November 19th, 1863, at the National Cemetery on the battlefield of Gettysburg, Lincoln delivered an immortal address. He used it to rally the troops and give them a reason to stand up and fight against insurmountable odds and to define the purpose of our nation's existence. He said, 77 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Lincoln went on to say, it is us for the living, rather to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus so far nobly advanced. A new birth of freedom, and a government of the people, by the people, that shall not perish from the face of the earth. Does that sound like we're not going towards creating a greater union? We cannot let them steal this dream that Dr. Martin Luther King had for a world where all people could live together in peace and harmony, regardless of race and color, but as one people, all races standing against tyranny. This was the same dream as our founding fathers, which came from their documents of liberty, that all men are created equal. Look at how many untold millions of people died to reach this dream that Martin Luther King had for our country, where all people could live together in harmony. All the blood and sacrifices of these heroic souls who died to make this dream a reality, we must now carry with us, so they did not die in vain. We speak for them. We will never speak for those who say they died in vain. Are you saying to me that all these people, these millions and millions of people who fought for these dreams, are racist? Have you lost your mind? We should never listen to them again. Do not slander our country and the millions that gave our blood to make this dream come true, not only for us, but for the rest of the world. We all came together. Different cultures, different groups, different ways, different ideas, to create a more perfect union for the rest of the world, to end tyranny in the world. America exists to triumph over tyranny. And yet, we let these people say anything like that? Shut them up. Speak up. Don't stand for it. This is America, the nation that stood up against the worst odds in the world to defeat tyranny. What is tyranny? The enemy of God. Those fallen ones that would deny us our freedom since biblical times. And here we are. We fought against them in World War II, in World War I, here at home, Civil War. How dare you insult them? We carry their blood, and we will speak for them. You'll soon be gone and vanquished.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Constitution for which our free republic stands. One nation, under God, indivisible, free from tyranny, and justice for all. Thank you very much.